Hello, welcome back to Divine Destiny Guide. Sending you the purest of love and light. Yes, God is for us. Who can be against us? You need to know that you're blessed, you're safe, you're highly protected as well. God is for us. So if it's your first time, I welcome you. Returning soul tribers, new soul tribers, thank you for your continuous love and your support. I do truly appreciate you. So who am I talking to today? I am talking to a martyr. You probably are somebody, you gave a lot. You even sacrifice your own self. For, just to make other people happy. You give more than you should. You stay in situations longer than you should. And sometimes it's because of fear. You're afraid of rejection. You're afraid of what people are going to say. You want to people please. But for a lot of you, you're now learning to pass that. You're learning to transcend that. So you're learning the transcendent nature of service to yourself or a cause. It's almost like you're learning now about equal give and take. You're learning now is like not to overstay your welcome. You're understanding the good in goodbye. You're watching people keenly to see how they respond. And it's like if they're not participating, if they're not showing up for you, you're not gonna keep on doing that. So yes, so you could be somebody who you serve a lot. Some of you it was an addiction. You felt as if you had to keep giving, doing to others. You're like a doormat. People use you as well. I'm talking to somebody who is a mentor, who passes on wisdom and refining a student's character. So you're somebody who teach, you guide, you help others. You don't mind extending and helping on. You give people advice. And I think that's the difference too, or one of the difference between being a mentor and a martyr, is that when you're a mentor, it's like you're more giving little nuggets so that people can find themselves out of their situation, versus you giving them everything, you giving them money, you providing for them, you taking care of them. You will give them leads. Hey, they're hiring over there. Hey, there is something, that's information where you can get more knowledge on. You're probably teaching people. It's like, I love the phrase that says, if you teach a person how to fish, they can feed themselves for the rest of their lives. I prefer for somebody to teach me how to fish, because I don't like to rely on other people like that. I don't like that codependency, because then if not, you're like if you're that toxic where somebody, or you've been dealing with somebody who is like that, it's like they're a pet. Every day they show up for a bone, and you give them a bone and they go back in their shed or wherever, their dog house or whatever. But when you're able to teach people, and this is when you come to the realization that, look, what I'm doing with as being a martyr, it's not working for me, it may be working for them. But now you're able to guide people to say, you can do it. You will empower people. Encourage them to go after their dreams, to be the best man, the best woman, to be the best version of themselves. So some of you, your mentor, you're not codependent, because again, sometimes we can also kind of let people be dependent on us because of our own ego. It feeds our ego as well. You are unable to allow your student or somebody else to move on to the role of being a master. Imparting, some people may even give false instruction because they want to keep you stuck. This is the difference. Some people may pretend as if they're helping you, but they're not. Sometimes you could even have people, because you don't want them to leave, you refuse to like give them the code. You're gatekeeping because you want them to be dependent on you always. And in the end, you end up hurting that person as well. You didn't do any justice for them. Saboteur. So somebody could have tried to sabotage you. You could have been sabotaging yourself. Highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. Been afraid to step off on the edge. Been afraid to jump. You're afraid of, it's like when you think about the life that you want, that's what you want because that's what you dream of. But it's like you're afraid to take the leap. The fear of self-empowerment. The fear of taking your power back. The fear of really, even though you may believe in God and all of this stuff, but you're afraid to know that you can do all things through Christ who gives you strength. So you talk yourself out of your dreams, as well as you could have been dealing with people who pretended as if they were mentors, genuine mentors, who were giving you bad information to mislead you, to misguide you, so that you would self-sabotage. That's how you self-sabotage. Because yes, people can try to sabotage you by giving you false information, wrong leads. But then it's when you go down that path, when you fall for the lies, and then you just, whatever, you wimp out the game, whatever it is, because you participated in it, that's how self gets in it. So it's self-sabotage. So yeah, so let's see what else. Yeah, so for this martyr, at the back here, it says disturbance. So yeah, it says like what you were doing, it wasn't helping you. Obscure, irritation, supernatural. So sometimes people may even bend the rule a little bit. Whatever means necessary, even if they have to go in the spiritual realm to tweak it so that you give to them, so that you become a martyr for them. That is how people want manipulation. This is how they're trying to manipulate your energy so that you give to them. For you to stay stuck in that situation where you are. Yeah, like with the origin, is like he's planting it. It's like they want you to stay right here. Just don't move. I need your time. I need your energy. I need your light. I need your body. I need your resources. They will cause disturbance to you. And you see, it's like he's carrying her and, she's around on his shoulders. But it's like at the end of the day, it's like you are carrying somebody who is actually, she looks like a Chucky. I don't know if you can see. She looks like a Chucky. It's like you're helping somebody who is like they're the ones causing all of these problems. Then they end up burning themselves in the kitchen because of what they're mixing up for you. And then they call you, oh, I got burned. Can you come over? Or, oh, I lost all that I have. I don't have anything. And then you're the same one who run to their aid to get them out of it. And they got burned. They don't have the money. They don't have whatever it is that they're missing. They don't have your energy. But again, it's like all of those scars, everything they're going through, it's because they're trying to make themselves a victim so that you can come to rescue them all the time. Because at this, it says addiction to self-pity. So this person is addicted to self-pity. And they know you're just going to drop what you're doing to come to their shoulder. Yeah, so they could have been causing disturbance to you and you don't even know it. Confirmation, you don't even know it. You know, it's like readiness. This person is like they were always ready to do something. It's like they're always cooking up something to see how they can get you where they want you. Wow, mentor, mask. See this? Yeah, it says deception, pretending, inconsistency. So you could have been dealing with somebody you thought is a mentor. This person was false. You see all of these masks? Yeah, they have all the emotional faces that they know you're gonna want to see. When you're going through a bad day, oh, oh. And when it's you have a good news, they will pretend that they're yeah laughing for you. You know, they just switch them off like their wig. This is what it is. This person is deceptive, great pretenders. And when people are in their shadow attribute, like it says here with the mentor, imparting false information or false instruction, this person know how to play the game when they want to get what they want. Yeah, the back here it says accident. These are the people they're setting you up to fail, for danger, caution, injury, because again they're pointing you the wrong way. So they're hoping that you will, something bad will happen to you based on the bad advice that they give to you. And then when you come back, they put on another mask to say, oh, let me help you with that. Are you okay? While they're laughing in the background. I mean, this for a lot of you, a lot of us, is the reality that we're learning about people, or some people, that they're not genuine. And it's like, I was thinking the other day, when you think about 144,000, it's still not a lot. It's still not a lot of people in comparison to the population that we have. So this is why there's not a lot of us out here. So this is why the picking is so slim. Most of the people that you're encountering in life, they're operating in their shadow side. What you see is not what you're getting. What you're looking at is not what you're getting. And it says here for the saboteur, it says privacy, separate, online community. So, you know, these could be people who induce self-destructive behavior or the desire to undermine yours. It's like they want you to be withdrawn pretty much. They want to isolate you, separate you. They want to sabotage. You see, like backstern, but it's like they're busy on their phone, texting, talking, communicating. People who are working together to induce things, to do things probably in your life so that you will self-destruct, so that you will self-sabotage, to work against you, projecting fear your way, so that you will withdraw from society. Yeah, at the back here, real estate, this is something that they're invested in. They're invested in doing that. So you have to be careful of the people you have around you who are in your camp. I'm telling you, five of cups. A lot of you, you're having a lot of regrets, crying over spilt milk. It's like now you're holding back Four of Pentacles from this person, these people. You know, or they could be having a lot of regrets too for what they did to you. And some of you, you could have regrets because it's like you could be beating up yourself like, how could I not see this? How did I allow myself? But like I said, sometimes people will say, oh, I don't believe in all of that kind of stuff. But you don't have to believe in something for it to exist or not to exist. But I'm telling you, you will encounter people, and it's like right away, once you give them your name or they have certain information about you, they start pulling up your information. I heard this phrase, or somebody said it. It's like sometimes when people ask you where you live, it's not because they're interested in where you live. They just want to see if they're in a better location than you are. And so as soon as they ask you certain things, they're doing their research, they're contacting their readers and all of this to see what they can pull up on you. And once they get the information they want, then they start working on you. But then all this time, you don't know that. You just think this person is this, nice person. But again, we see their face, we don't know their heart. And for a lot of you, a lot of us, you're coming into that place. Yes, you have to be wise as a serpent. Wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. You're not a serpent, but you got to learn the serpent's game. You have to learn how they play, because they take their craft seriously. But we don't. We just, show up googly eye and, just thinking everybody's love and light. No, they're not. They're not. We see all the mask here. Wow. Yeah. So for a lot of you, there could be a lot of regrets that you have as far as how you sacrifice yourself, but you're holding back from these people, or you're called to. Could be talking about a King of Pentacles, because a lot of you work hard. Seven of Pentacles here. Your Earth Angel, Temperance. And your Eight of Cups. You're walking away from a lot of these people. Seven of Wands. You're putting up boundaries here, even if it means it's your own flesh and blood, because these people didn't mean you any good. I mean, it's amazing from what even I have learned in my life, the extreme and the extent that people will go to in order to try to hurt you, in order for them to take from you. It's amazing how far they will go. So a lot of people were dishonest. They were giving you misleading information. They were misguiding you. You held them or that person in high regards, but no, you are dealing with a Judas actually. Yeah. So for a lot of you, it's like I said, this person, they could have come off as an angel to you with the Temperance here, as if they want to bring balance and calm to your life. But it was only because of what you have to offer. King of Pentacles. Or they wanted to be the King of Pentacles. They want to take from you. Because it's like if they can break you to be so attached to them, then it's like the more they can get from you. You know what I mean? It's like keep going to this doctor who know that they cannot help you with what you have going on. And they keep taking your money. Taking your money until you're dry. Any profession. It could be a lawyer. Anybody who they just keep pulling, taking from you, not helping you. All because they are greedy. They could have made it seem as if they're an angel. Wow, but the wheel, is like, yeah, this person wanted to cause a lot of misfortune in your life with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They want you to miss out on your destiny, on your purpose. There was this game that they used to play as a child growing up. I think it was on April 1st, yeah, where they would write a note and give it to like a child, or maybe somebody who they know cannot read, or they know that they can trust them. They're not going to open the paper when they fold it up, or the envelope, and they would give it to this person and say, bring this note to Miss Mary. Now when the person reached to Miss Mary opened the note and she reads it. What is written on the note? It says, send the fool a little further. Miss Mary look at that person and smile, fold back the paper, give it to him and say, okay, go and give it to Mr. John down the road. Then you go to Mr. John. Mr. John do the same thing. He opens it, he reads it, send the fool a little further. He smiles, and then he said, okay, bring it over to Bob. And this is how they have you or that person for the whole day going around until maybe finally somebody will have the nerve or the heart to say, man, stop it. This is foolishness. How many people you did this to? And they'll say, I went to Miss Mary, I went to this and that. And they will say, this is what it says. And then when the person finds out what has been done, is either they're going to laugh or they're going to cry or they're going to be very upset. And so this is kind of what the revelation that is coming through here. A lot of you're realizing, like it says here, even online community or on ground, wherever, you were among a group of people who were playing games with you of send the fool a little further. Let's tell him this. Tell him what he wants to hear. Let's give him bad advice to keep him or her stuck. Because as long as him or her is stuck with us, we are taken care of. We are supported. We can always get advice. We don't have to work. This is what I'm talking about. So they wanted the wheel to turn in their favor, because as long as they can get you stuck, you know, you don't walk away to your 10 of Cups, your happiness. This is exactly what they want. So you are dealing with some deceptive people who were working together, collaborating to do this to you. Yeah, it could have been, oh wow, this is a lot with the star behind it, Queen of Swords. So you could have been dealing with a Queen of Swords, you know, somebody who will give you advice even when you don't ask for it. See, she have the sword ready to cut down everything that you're manifesting, all because you're a star with a Hierophant. You're a leader, a teacher. 6 of Pentacles, you're somebody who is kind. You could be well known even on the web, and I mean the Tower is behind it. Now you're seeing 7 of Cups. These people had you juggling as an option. The Ace of Swords is here. This is the truth. They were causing you a lot of stress, burden. 10 of Swords. They wanted you to be defeated. Now a lot of you know you have boundaries. You're standing up for yourself. You're protecting yourself. You're also protected as well from, you know, it's like the denture there. So a lot of gossiping. Wow. 7 of Pentacles with the Devil. You are investing in some devils here. Yeah, Page of Cups. People who are very immature. Justice. You could have these people in the court system in a case, as well as karma is coming around. Yeah, these people are stuck now. You know, it's like no ships coming in for them. And now you are free. It's like they wanted you to miss an opportunity, but now you're free for a lot of you. So yeah, so this person, it's because of who you are. You're a healer. You're a light worker. And like I said, with the Hierophant, you have a calling. You have a purpose. And again, just like some of us, we're so inviting, so warm, so welcoming to a lot of people. You're generous and you're learning now. Again, how much people are willing to invest. They need to have some skin in the game. You're done building Bob or Bridget. You're done building a bear. You're not just gonna give to people with the 6 of Pentacles here. You're not gonna give to people who are not pouring into you properly or into themselves, because when people are invested in themselves, then they won't make you their full priority, because they're invested in you more than they're invested in themselves. What are they doing for themselves? Absolutely nothing. What are you good for? Absolutely not. I love that. That was a good movie though. Yeah, but yeah, so People wanted to, you could have been very kind. You're closing out cycles with the world card here on a lot of these people now. You're closing out these chapters because the tower is here. This is huge. This is a big deal. This is change. This is God pushing out some things out of your life. And this is why when people fall away, when people walk away, we shouldn't cry and complain. You should be at a stage in your life now when you don't hear from people anymore or they disappear. You know, you trust God that He knows what is best for you. Because of the calling you have on your life, He cannot allow these toxic people to be around you. And yes, new levels, new devils. But because you learn some lessons here on this level here, whichever floor you're on right now, you learn some lessons here. When you encounter those new people, again, you trust God to weed out those who are not there for you. You understand? You have your spiritual weed and feed. Get rid of those that are not good for you, and you only want people who are suitable for your soul. OQP. OQP, only quality people. It's not about quantity, it's about the quality. So you're not interested in having a whole entourage anymore. Because see, now when you narrow it down, you can see the snakes. Because all of these people, there were weeds in your lawn. But when you cut it low, you know what is going on. So you know when you only give you only tell one person something. So you know if somebody come back to say so and so, it must be that other person you told. So you're really keeping a tight circle now. You know, this is what I'm getting to even from the world card. You know, wrapping up really close. Really close. Yeah, so this is good. I love that. I love it for you. I love that for us. Again, we live and we learn. And sometimes this is the only way we're going to level up. People come into our lives and, you know, it's your perspective. You learn from it. Move on. Don't get bitter, but get better from it. Yeah, if you want to be more successful in life, your priority should be to focus your mindset on all that you want to attract into your life. Trust that more is happening than what you can see. Many forces are at work in your favor. Allow them to help you. So it's not too late. Even if they send you down the wrong path, you can still reroute. You can still make it back in time. Because the truth is what God has for you, what He has for me, nobody can touch it. They may try, but it is protected. It is protected. So just focus, reset, recalibrate, and get back to the drawing table to attract those things, to call those things back into your life. And trust that more is happening behind the scenes. Even though you can't see Him, He's working here. Many forces are at work in your favor. In your favor. Why? Because you are blessed and highly favored. Now allow them to help you. Let go and let God. Learn from the process. Take the lessons with you. And allow God to do His thing. Vengeance is His. He says He will repay. Because I can guarantee you that while people are taking from you or mistreating you in whatever way, they were not prepared or they're not prepared for what is to come. Because they thought they had you in the bag. They thought they had you where they want you. So guess what? Some of them, they weren't even saving for a rainy day. Because you were their plan B. You are their rainy day. Confirmation. So guess what? When you're no longer in the picture, every tub will have to sit on their own bottom. Every man for themselves. They also going to get a rude awakening. Whether they will learn from it or not, we don't know. That sounds like their problem, not our problem. So, yes, so until next time, take care and be blessed.